What is up guys, and welcome to another Red Dead Online video. Today I'm going to be showing 3 of my favorite fishing locations that I like to go and do fishing within Red Dead. Before I get into the video, leave it in the comments down below and list a few of your favorite locations to go fishing, and also say why, because I'm very curious of what areas you guys go to and prefer to go fishing. Also, if you would like to see another video like this where I show some more of my favorite fishing locations, or do something completely different where I show my favorite hunting locations, also leave that in the comments down below. But anyway, to begin with, we are starting all the way over in Blackwater, just above Thieves Landing, right at this location here. The reason I like this one is because I get more steelhead trout at this location than any other location. Now, people do recommend going to the Dakota River, which still has steelhead trout, but the problem is with fishing locations like that and a lot of other fishing locations, you're only able to go and get round about 4 or 6 steelhead trout unless you put huge amount of time in, and we're talking like 20 minutes plus to go and get a full satchel of steelhead trout. But with this one, every time I go to this location, I throw my fishing line in. As soon as I reel it back, the likelihood of me getting a steelhead trout is very likely. This is the only location I've ever gone to where I'm always getting a full satchel of steelhead trout, and I get a full satchel of steelhead trout before any other fish. And the reason you want to be going for the steelhead trout is because they go for $2.50, meaning if you get a full satchel of them, which is 10, just stored it in your satchel, you are getting $25, and that is more money than what you can get from any other fish that could be stored in your satchel. The next spot is all the way over by Valentine, right on the Dakota River at this location here. Now, the reason I go at this point and not anything lower, like I said in the previous location, is that you can go and get steelhead trout at the bottom or lower down this river at the Dakota River. But if you go to this location right here, what you have is a chance to go and get a northern pike. And if you go and get a northern pike at this location, you do not have to go and reel it in. Because of how narrow the river is at this point, you can go and stand up on a rock which is right beside the river. All you have to do is go and chuck your fishing line in. As soon as a northern pike comes up to that fishing line, goes and gets that fishing line, all you have to do is press RT, and that is to go and capture the fish. You do not actually have to go and reel the northern pike in, and these big fish, they are such a pain to go and reel in, especially if they are way out there. But like I said, because of how narrow the Dakota River is at this point, you don't even have to go once round with the analog unless you have placed it wrong. Most of the time the fish are very close to you, and all you have to do, chuck that line in, get a northern pike, press RT, and it instantly plays the animation of your character going to pick up the northern pike. And yet again, because of how close it is to Valentine, all you have to do is go and get one northern pike, go and travel a distance which is round about 30 seconds away, go and sell it at the butchers, and then come back to this location, and you can keep on doing this, rinse and repeat, and get as many northern pikes as you want. In this location, I don't really care about the other fish. You will still come across other fish like pickerel, you'll still get bluegill, you'll sometimes get some rock bass in there, but your main focus is the northern pike. As soon as you get one northern pike, go and put it on the back of yours, take it to Valentine, sell it at the butchers. Another thing that you can do at this location as well, and sometimes I do go and put a bit of extra effort in, is that you can go and get a second horse. All you have to do is go and kill someone in Valentine that is already on a horse, go and steal their horse and come to this location, and that way you can go and get 2 northern pikes in very little time. The third and final location that I like to go fishing is all the way at the top of the Wapiti Indian Reservation. Now, realistically, you still want to be heading back to Valentine, and unfortunately it is quite some distance away, especially if you are traveling. But if you are traveling to this location, you will come across a gang hideout and also a gang ambush which is on the way to this location. Another good point though is that there is also a fast travel point that you can go and use to go and fast travel to this location and also back to Valentine, and that is what I normally use. The reason I like this location is that no one really comes up there. There is no reason for any other players to come up here unless you are doing a bit of hunting, exploring, or you are doing fishing, and you've listened to this video and watched this video and decided to come up to this location. But other than that, no one else goes up there, and you can get a lot of different fish. You can still go and get northern pikes just like you can from the other location. Unfortunately, with this one you have to go and reel them in, but there are a lot of northern pikes in this location. You can then go and get perch, you can go get pickerel, you can go and get rock bass, you can then go and get bluegill, and you can also go and get smallmouth bass. Now, with all of that, if you spend say 10, 20, maybe even 30 minutes at this location, you'll be able to go and make yourself a lot lots of money. If you do go and decide to travel on horseback all the way back to Valentine, it does take some time. If you do decide to go and do the fast travel, make sure that you are off your horse when you go and fast travel. If you have a perfect northern pike on the back of your horse and then go straight into the fast travel whilst you are on horseback, unfortunately that northern pike will be reduced down to poor quality. Do not know what it is, it just happens. But if you get off your horse, run into the fast travel, say leave your horse say 10, 50, maybe 20 meters away, go into that fast travel point, and then go and fast travel all the way back to Valentine, and once you get to Valentine, go and whistle for your horse to come back. That northern pike on the back of your horse will still be in perfect condition. The travel back to Valentine is a bit of a letdown, but because of how many fish you can get at this location, and there is an easy way to get round the travel all the way back to Valentine, which is the fast travel post, and there is also a way of keeping the stuff on the back of your horse, the things on horseback, in perfect condition. That is why this location is still one of my favorite locations to go to in Red Dead Online to go fishing. But anyway guys, those are my top 3 locations that I go and use within Red Dead Online. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, but for now I'm going, so see ya.